Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about nutrition in animals. Introduction. Plants make their food by the process of photosynthesis, but animals cannot make their food themselves. Animals get their food from plants. Some animals eat plants directly while some animals eat plant eating animals. Thus, animals get their food from plant either directly or indirectly. All organisms require food for survival and growth. Requirements of nutrients, mode of intake of food and its utilization in body are collectively known as nutrition. Now starting for another lesson. Transportation in animals and plants. Introduction. We know that all living organisms like plants and animals need food, oxygen and water so that they can survive. These elements need to be delivered to their body parts so that they can function properly. Hence, all living organisms need a transport system in their body. Nutrition in animals. The animals depend upon other plants and animals for their food. Animal nutrition comprises the mode of taking in the food in the body, nutritional requirements of the body and how animals can utilize their food. Digestion. It is a process by which animal break down complex food substance in simpler substances. Different ways of taking the food. Name of animal, kind of food, mode of feeding. Snail, grass chewing, ant, insects, scraping, eagle, flesh, swallowing, hummingbird, nectar sucking, lice, blood sucking, mosquito, blood sucking, butterfly, nectar sucking, housefly, decaying matter, breathing. Digestion in human. The food that we eat passes through a channel inside our body. The food is processed and utilized in the body, and unused food is collected inside the canal only. This canal is often called as a alimentary channel or the digestive tract. The channel is divided into different parts. The mouth or buccal cavity, food pipe or ossiplex, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, anus. Mouth, palate, vulva, tongue, teeth, salivary glands, sublingual, submandibular portal, pharynx, esophagus. C. The liver, gallbladder, common bile ducts, small intestine, duodenum, jejunum, ileum, stomach, pancreas, pancreatic ducts, large intestine, transfer colon, ascending colon, cecum, descending colon, sigmoidal colon, rectum and anus. The projection called as appendix. There are three glands associated with the alimentary channel that secrete digestive juice that are used to convert the complex food substance into simpler substance. C. Liver, pancreas, salivary glands. The digestive system, the alimentary channel, and the digestive glands together form a system in the human body which is responsible for the digestion of food in the body. This system is called the digestive system. The mouth or buccal cavity, outer lip, hard plates, palatine, tonsil, ventral side of the tongue, floor of the mouth, inner lip, buccal region, cheeks, gingiva, gums. Ingestion. The process of taking in the food through the mouth is called ingestion. The food is chewed with the help of teeth, saliva, or tongue present in the mouth. The salivary gland present in our mouths secretes saliva which makes the food moist, eat and breaks the starch present in the food into sugar. The tongue present in the mouth helps in mixing the food with the saliva and help in swallowing it inside the mouth. It also has tasty bud which help in identifying the taste of anything that we eat. Besides this, the tongue also helps in talking. The teeth, milk teeth. In the early childhood, a set of teeth grow in the children that then fall off after a certain age, 6 to 8 years. These teeth are called milk teeth. Permanent teeth. The teeth that grow after milk teeth fall off called permanent teeth. They generally remain during the lifetime of a person or a least until old age. A different type of teeth. Molars, grinding teeth present only in adults. B. Canis, precious and tearing teeth. Premolars, grinding and chewing teeth. Tooth decay, a gradual damage of teeth is often called tooth decay. The main cause of tooth decay is the presence of bacteria in the mouth and growth if we do not keep our mouth and teeth clean. Any leftover food present inside our teeth is broken down by such bacteria. As a result, an acid is released which damages the teeth slowly. Tooth decay can cause several pain and even toothless. Tooth decay is caused mainly because of eating food with a high sugar content, soft drinks and chocolates. See the stages of tooth decay. Enamel lesion, enamel decay, dentine decay, pulp decay, tooth abscess. How can prevent the tooth decay? Clean your teeth with a brush or dental floss at least twice a day. Rinse your mouth after every meal you eat. Do not put a dirty finger on any washed food items if you your mouth. Food pipe or oseobugs. The food pipe starts from the neck region and runs until the chest area in animal. The food when the chewed moves through the food pipe and reaches the stomach through the east path. The food move in downward direction if the food pipe. See the stomach, esophagus forms the gastroesophageal junction, lesser cervix, pylorus, pylorus, duodenum, antemum, greater curvature, body, cardio. It is a widest part of alimentary channel. Its back-like structure in a flat U shape. The stomach is connected with the food pipe and the small intestine. The stomach inner lining produces three things. Mucus, it protects the stomach lining. Hydrochloric acid, it kills the bacteria present inside the stomach and activate the digestive juice. Digestive juice, they help in digestion of food by breakdown of the proteins present in the food into the simple substance. Olympus. Small intestine. It is a highly colloidal structure. The length of the small intestine is almost 7.5 meter. The liver and pancreas release digestive juice into the small intestine. The inner lining of the intestine also secretes some digestive juice on its own. The small intestine breaks the carbohydrate into glucose, fats into fatty acid, and protein into amino acid. The liver, it is a gland reddish brown in color. It is known as the largest gland of the human body. It secretes a digestive juice called as a bile juice. The bile juice is stored in the gallbladder. The bile juice makes it possible for the body to digest the fats. The pancreas, it is a creamy colored gland present in the human body. It secretes pancreatic juice that help in digestion of fat, carbohydrate and proteins. How small intestine absorb food? Absorption. It is a process by which the digestion food enter the blood vessels of the small intestine. Villi in the intestine. The small intestine contains small finger-like structure called villi. They increase the surface area of the intestine, thereby increasing the amount of absorption. The digested food gets to the blood vessels through the villi and then reaches the whole body. See the villi in small intestine. Say the villi, blood vessels and small intestine wall. Assimilation, the process by which the organ of the body utilize the digestion food and from complex substance which the body needs such as protein are called assimilation. Part of small intestine. The small intestine has been divided into three parts. Duodenum. It is the first part of the small intestine whose main function is the initiated the digestive process. This process, the food that enters the small intestine from the stomach is mixed with the digestive juices, bile and pancreatic juice, and is further broken down into the simpler substance. Jejunum. It is the middle part of the small intestine that contains the villi and hence undergo absorption of
and assimilation. Lumen. It is the third and last part of the small intestine that contains belly-like structure. The ileum absorbs vitamin B12, bile acid, and any other nutrient present in the food. Then the large intestine. Any food that is left undigested pass through the small intestine and enter the large intestine. It is a wide tube-like structure. It is only 1.5 meter long. The main function of the large intestine is to absorb water and salt from the undigested food. The rest of the waste undigested food passes through the rectum. Digestion, the process by which the waste undigested food, the fecal matter, get out of the body through the anus. What is diarrhea? A condition when watery stools appear frequently is called diarrhea. Food poisoning and infection are two main causes of diarrhea. It is a serious disease and can lead to death in some cases because it involves extensive loss of water and salt from the body. Generally, oral reactive solution, which is boiled cooled water in which a pinch of salt or sugar is added, is recommended to the patient to maintain the water loss of the body. Digestion in grass-eating animals. Oesophagus, rumen, small intestine, and stomach, cesium, large intestine. A rumen, it is a sac-like structure present between the food pipe and in small intestine in grass-eating animals like cows and buffaloes. At first, the animals do not chew their food, basically grass, and instead swallow it. This partially digested food is stored in the rumen. Cut. The partly digested food present in the rumen is called cut. Rumination. The cut returns to the mouth in these animals and then they chew it. This is called rumination. Ruminants. The animals that swallow their food at first and then chew it later are the ruminants. Grass-eating animals can digest cellulose while several other animals cannot. These animals have a different type of bacteria present in the stomach that help the digestion the cellulose. Polypods. Feeding and digestion in amoeba. The amoeba is a microscopic organism which is made up of only one cell. The amoeba has a cell membrane, cytoplasm, a nucleus which is round and dense, small vacuoles which are like bubbles present all over it. The amoeba is capable of catching it, changing its shape and position of its own. It uses false teeth called pseudopodia to take in the food present in the surroundings. Wherever it wants to intake the food, the pseudopodia or finger-like projection come out of its body. The pseudopodia engulf the food. The food gets stored in the food vacuum. Then it secretes some digestive juice inside the vacuoles that help in the digestion of the food. The amoeba then absorb the digestive food and use it for fulfilling different life processes such as multiplication and growth. The amoeba also secrete out waste product or undigested food out of this body. Olympians. See, the food is take, pseudopodia and ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation is your organ. digestion, histiogen, the how we are digested the food. Now we are going to discuss the next lesson, transport system in animal. Why plant animals need a transport system? We know that all living organisms like plants and animals need food, oxygen and water so that they can survive. These elements need to be delivered to their body part so that they can function properly. Hence, all living organisms need a transport system in their body. Human circulatory system, vein, heart, artery. The circulatory system is a transport system of the human body which consists of network that supply food, water, oxygen and other substances throughout the body. The main part of the circulatory system, blood, blood vessels, heart. Blood. Blood is a red color fluid that flow in our body through the blood vessels. Function of blood. The blood acts as the medium of transport of essential substances through our body such as oxygen and nutrients. Blood carry oxygen from the lungs and transport into different cells of the body. The blood also carry waste material to the kidney which then filter the blood. The small intestine digests the food and absorb its nutrients. These nutrients are provided to all the part of the body through blood. The blood also protects the body from losing blood by forming the blood clot and the place of injury. The blood containing a special substances that helps in regulating the temperature of the body. Component of blood. Blood can perform several functions because of different substances present in it. Blood plasma. The liquid substance present in the blood is called blood plasma. Almost 55% of the blood is blood plasma. The plasma facilitates the transport of different substances throughout the body. The blood plasma is made up of water, salt, fat, protein and sugar. Red blood cells, erythrocytes. They are present in ample amount in the blood, 40 to 45%. They are red in color because they contain a special pigments called hemoglobin. The oxygen we take it bind itself with the hemoglobin and hence reach every cell of the body through the blood. White blood cells, leukocytes, they are present in fewer amounts, almost 1%, but perform a vital function in the body. These cells fight against the germs present in the body. Blood platelets, these are the cells that help in the formation of blood clot and prevent the blood from flowing out by the body due to an injury. See the red blood cells, platelets, white blood cells and blood vessels, plasma. Blood vessels. Our body contains tube-like structure called blood vessel that help in the transportation of blood through our body. Our body contains two types of blood vessels based on the function that they perform. Arteries and venous. Arteries, the blood vessels carry blood from the heart that contain oxygen into different parts of the body. Venous. These blood vessels carry blood that is rich in carbon dioxide from the body organs to the heart. Arteries. Arteries have thick walls as the blood pressure is quite high in this blood. Venus do not have thick wall and the blood pressure is quite low in them. They are narrow so that the blood can flow quickly through them. They are slightly wider than the arteries. They do not contain valves as the blood in aortic always flow the right direction due to the pumping of the heart. They contain valves that prevent the blood from flowing on opposite direction. See, pulse. We know that the heart pumps the blood in the arteries. This continuous pumping of blood in the arteries result in their rhythmic throbbing, which is called pulse. Pulse rate. Pulse rate is defined as the number of pulse beats per minute. The normal pulse rate of human being is 70 to 80 beats per minute. Taking pulse in our hand and push it to the another one, two fingers, getting for the pressure that beats is absorbed. Checking the pulse rate. Pulmonary arteries. The pulmonary arteries is a special food vessel that contains the heart to the lungs. It takes blood that contains less oxygen from the heart of the lungs. Hence, it is unlike all other arteries that carry oxygen-rich blood. Pulmonary veins. The pulmonary veins is special blood vessels that connected the lungs and the heart. It carry oxygen-rich blood from the lungs to the heart. Hence, it is unlike all other veins that carry oxygen-less blood. Capillaries. Small blood vessels are called capillaries. The arteries divide themselves into capillaries, which they deliver oxygenated blood to the tissue in the body. Then these capillaries take up by the deoxygenated blood from this tissue to the veins. See how blood is circulated. Lungs, pulmonary veins, pulmonary arteries, heart, artery, veins, capillaries. The heart. The heart is a organ present in our body that pumps the blood in the blood vessels. It is located in the chest cavity. Its lower part is a little tilted towards the left. The heart is divided into 4 chambers, which prevents the oxygen-rich blood from mixing the carbon dioxide-rich blood. The atria or upper chamber containing the blood with no oxygen. The ventricle or lower chamber of the heart contain oxygen-rich blood. The atria and ventricles both are individual, divided with themselves into 2 chambers, while the help of valves. From the left ventricle, the biggest artery of our body called aorta begins. The right atrium of the body receives the deoxygenated blood from the body through the vein called as a vena cava. Vena cava is the largest vein of our body. See the heart picture. Blood flow through heart. Right atrium, tricuspid valve, right ventricle, pulmonary ciliary valves, pulmonary trunk, pulmonary arteries, lungs tissue, pulmonary circulation, pulmonary veins, left atrium, bicuspid valve, left ventricle, articles, semi-lunar valves, ortho, body tissue, synthetic circulation, superior and inferior vein cava. Once again return back to right atrium. Heartbeat. The muscles of the heart relax to contact continuously as it pumps the blood in the arteries. This rhythmic contract and relaxation of the heart is called heartbeat. The stethoscope is an instrument that is used to listen to the heartbeat of the person. It amplifies the heartbeat so that the doctor can monitor it and find out about the patient condition. It contains two air pieces, a tube that connects them to a chest pieces comprising of the sensitive diaphragm. See the air tapes, tubing, pill, pulmonary spring, pulmonary and diaphragm. Do all animals possess a circulatory system? No animal like hydrilla and spogons do not possess circulatory system. These animals live in water and hence get food and oxygen for the water and it's enter their bodies. As the water comes out of their body, it takes away the carbon dioxide and waste material out of it. Excretion in animals. The cells in animals release more waste product as they perform different functions. These waste products are toxic and hence they must be removed from the blood's body of the living organism. The process of removal of waste product produced in the cell of living organism is called excretion. The excretory system in human being, see the picture, vena cava, aorta and renal arterial, renal veins, urethra and kidney and bladder, urethra. The excretory system is a system of organ in living organism that undergo excretion. The excretory system consists of different organs. Kidney. There are two organs called kidney present in our body. These kidney contain blood capillaries that filter out of the unwanted substances, form the blood in the form of urine. Urinary bladder. The urine produced by the kidney is stored in the bladder called as a urinary bladder. Urethras. There are two tube-like structures which connect the kidney and the urinary bladder together. They allow passes of urine from the kidney to the bladder. Urethra. There is a muscular tube through which the urine moves out of the body. A different organism excrete different waste. The major excretory product in human is urea. The urine consists of a toxic waste 2.5%, urea 2.5%, water 95%. The way in which waste chemicals are removed from the body of an animal depends on the availability of water. Fishes and aquatic animals excrete ammonia in the water. Birds, snakes, lizards excrete semi-solid, white-colored uric acid. Dialysis. Sometimes people use artificial kidney. That is, they get the blood purified artificially periodically. It is called dialysis. They have to do so in a case of kidney failure, in which the kidney of the person are unable to perform their function due to an infection or an injury. How is sweet useful to us? Sweet contains water and some salt and hence help in getting rid of toxic waste from the body. Also, as a sweat evaporates from our skin, it takes up our body heat and this make us feel cool, especially during the summer days. Transportation in plants. Transpiration of water and minerals. The roots of the plants absorb essential minerals and water from soil. The root have hair-like structure present on them. These are increasing the surface area of the root and hence allow more amount of absorption. See the plant absorption by root. The root absorb from the water and minerals. The soil particle the root has presented. From the root, the water and minerals are transported to other part of the plant through special kind of tissues called the vascular tissues. There are two vascular tissues present in plants. Xylem. It is a vascular tissue that is responsible for transporting nutrients and water in plants. The root cells absorb water and minerals and transport in xylem. Xylem is carried it to other part unidirectionally without usage of energy. Phloem, it is a vascular tissue that transports the food product produced by the leaves to all part of the plant. This flow is bidirectional and utilizes energy. This is known as translocation. See the xylem and phloem components, transpiration of water, translocation of substance. Transpiration. Sometimes not all the water the plants absorb is used by them. Hence they need to get rid of the excess water in them. This loss of water in plants take place through the process of transpiration, in which the water evaporates in the atmosphere through the stomata present on the leaves. Stomata are thin pores present on the leaves that allow the movement of gases and water through them. Transpiration results in the absorption of water. As the water from the leaves evaporate, it generates a suction pull in the plants that bring the water from the root upwards. Transpiration helps the cooling down the plants. As the water evaporates, it utilizes the heat of the plant and result in the cooling of internal temperature of the plants. See the water absorbed by roots, water travels through plants, water evaporates from leaf surface. See carbon dioxide enter while the water oxygen exit through the leaf stomata. Removal of water through stomata.